we're talking about my 3 main traffic methods of driving traffic to my client's Shopify store, or in your case, any of your e-commerce stores. Traffic method number 1 is Facebook ads. So if you guys aren't familiar with Facebook, which would be kind of crazy, Facebook has something called the Facebook Business Manager where you can actually run paid advertisement. Yes, this is available to everybody. Any business owner can run Facebook ads, and if you do it right, you can get it for relatively cheap as of right now in May of 2019. It may not be that in a year, but for right now, you can still run paid traffic for relatively inexpensive. And as you know, Facebook owns Instagram, so the two are interchangeable. If you want to run Facebook ads, you can also run them on Instagram from the same platform. So Facebook ads are probably the strongest option for paid traffic to your website. If you don't know how to run Facebook ads and you don't know how to use the Facebook Business Manager, just click up here, as in you'll be able to watch a full tutorial on how to run Facebook ads. And you're probably going to want to take about 9 days to really devote yourself to learning the Facebook Business Manager platform. It's not like how it used to be like 5 years ago. It's like very complex, and there's been a lot of things added to it. So yeah, you're just going to need to make sure that you take some time to fully understand what you're doing before you actually put money into it. It's not impossible, but you definitely want to know what you're doing before you actually spend money. If not, you can lose a lot of money. And I'm talking about a lot of money. But you can also make a lot of money. So just make sure you know what you're doing before you start hooking your credit card up and just like charging a lot of dough on that thing. That was method number 1. Method number 2. When we used to do this. Method number 2 is influencer marketing. And so you might be having 2 reactions right now. 1, what is influencer marketing? 2, isn't influencer marketing like dying and oversaturated? And for people that are asking number 1, influencer marketing is basically when you reach out to people that have big followings on social media, whether that's YouTube, whether that's Instagram, whether that's Facebook groups, whatever it is that they have a following on, and ask them to promote your product on their platforms. So that's what influencer marketing is in a nutshell. There's a lot of different ways that you can go about it. You can just DM them, you can email them, message them, and try to work out a deal. For the most part, you want to try to not have to pay them. But as you know, influencer marketing is a lot like everyone's like an influencer now. So it's like becoming a little bit more difficult to get free shout outs, but it is still possible. The second question that you guys might be asking is, isn't it saturated? Yes and no. Yes and no. I don't want to confuse you, but there is a lot of influencers now. A person with like 10K followers like thinks that they're like famous now or something. You just have to be careful. It is definitely saturated. People are getting more and more desensitized to being sold to on social media. So you just want to make sure that when you're picking influencers, before you just throw them a paycheck or you give them free products or you give them profit share, you want to make sure that they actually have the correct demographics that fit your target market. So like I like to give the example of like a legging apparel line. So if you're a business and you're selling like women's leggings and you reach out to a bunch of different fitness models, influencers that have a significant amount of following, and you give them either free product or you're paying them for their shout outs, you want to do your research first, and you want to make sure that they're showing you screenshots or proof of their demographics. So like if it's a really, cool influencer that has a lot of followers, but 95% of their followers are men, then it's really not going to help your brand. So you want to make sure that their demographics are actually fitting your target market, as well as checking that they have a good engagement, because like I said, a lot of people have paid for fake followers, like a lot of people, even people that you wouldn't expect. Most people, a significant amount of people have paid for followers, or their accounts are on chatbots, which that's not the end of the world. Chatbots still give you real followers, but not always the people that you want to be like buying your products. So even if their account's growing off of a chatbot, it doesn't really do you any good if all these followers are from like the Middle East or somewhere from people that aren't going to buy your product. So you definitely want to be on the lookout for that. But at the end of the day, influencer marketing can work, and you can get a lot of good content from these influencers that you can repurpose and put into your website or on your own social media or whatever it is. So best practices, try not to pay them up front unless they actually have a case study or testimonials proving that they have generated XYZ results for another brand similar to yours. And what I have found is that many influencers that are not confident in the results that they've actually produced, they will give you an excuse, or they'll give you like a brand package or something, but that really doesn't mean anything if they're not actually making sales and driving traffic to your website. So we've had influencers that have like 1 million followers that have literally generated us no traffic to our store, and they have great engagement as well. But it's just, there's really no saying what's going to hit and what's not. But at the end of the day, you don't want to be wasting thousands of dollars with a product if it's not actually going to give you a return on your investment. So definitely make sure that you're just talking to them. You're not just throwing away your product and your inventory and your budget if you don't have good research up front to make sure that they actually are going to help your business out. So the third way to grow your business and drive more traffic to your store is by giving away free products. Now you might be like, Hannah, what the does that mean? I don't want to give away free products. How am I supposed to make any money if I'm just giving away free? Well, I want to emphasize something to you. In e-commerce, the way to grow your business is by growing your sphere of influence. So in order to do that and start building this list, right? Like an email list, a contact list, chatbot subscribers, followers. In order to grow this list and this influence, you have to do something in exchange for people to want to be a part of your influence, right? You can't just join the market and just come out and say, hey, I'm the best. Everybody follow me because I'm the best. They don't know you. They don't have loyalty to you. Your customers, your potential customers don't have any rapport with you. It's like going up to a complete stranger and saying, hey, be my friend. And it's like, okay, well, I don't know you. So when it comes to giving away free products, there's a way to do that. Maybe it's not even free. Maybe it's just discounted. I'd like to give the example of Victoria's Secret. Victoria's Secret is a well-known lingerie company that's been around for decades. And they have a program where they actually give 1 pair of free underwear away every single month if you join the program. Now, Victoria's Secret isn't just giving away thousands and thousands of pairs of free underwear for nothing in exchange. What do they get in exchange for your free 1 month pair of underwear? They get your name, your phone number, and your email address. They do this because they know the value of your contact information. They know the value of making you make a micro commitment to their company by giving you that information. It's a micro commitment to your company that begins the relationship that they otherwise would not have before. So even though you're giving them a free item, they now have loyalty. You just have started a relationship with somebody that you did not have a relationship with before. And they're now at the beginning journey of becoming loyal to that brand. With that being said, there's different ways that you can go about this. You can give away samples, right? If you don't have money to give away a bunch of samples, you can do free plus shipping. So, hey, we're giving away this sample or, this headband or whatever for free. In exchange, you have to pay for shipping. In the cost of shipping, they're paying for their shipping and the cost of the product. So the shipping might come out to $7. But you don't want to do this with your core product. You want to do it with like something that's smaller. So if your main product in your store is leggings, you don't want to give leggings for free because then they're always going to be expecting free big ticket products. You want to do it with something smaller. So if you have a workout brand, maybe it's hair ties or maybe it's, a keychain, not the core product, but you're still getting them used to opening their wallet to you by paying for the shipping and then getting the product and experiencing the product and creating that relationship with that person. So free plus shipping is an option. Doing giveaways is another option as well. So you can actually announce that you're doing a giveaway on social media, and in exchange to enter the giveaway, they have to give you some form of contact information, whether it's a subscription to an email list, a phone number, or subscribing to your chatbot. So I like to specifically do it with chatbots, where I say, hey, we're doing a giveaway. In order to enter a giveaway, you have to follow us on Instagram, you have to tag a friend, and then once you do that, we're going to DM you a link. This link is actually going to subscribe them to a chatbot, so now we can retarget them with all the new offers that we have. So giveaways, and also just giving away free samples or products, is a huge way to start growing your influence in your list within your company. And remember, the fortune is in the follow-up. So the rule of thumb is, for every person that exists in your email list or your contact list, you should be at least making that amount of money per month. So if you have 1,000 people in your list, you should be at least making $1,000 per month just from the people that exist in your list. If you have 20,000 people in your list, you should be at least making $20,000 from just the people inside your list. The fortune really is in the follow-up, and that's how you grow the relationship with your potential clients and customers. Those are my 3 main ways of driving traffic to your website. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did like my content, please give it a like and subscribe. And if you have any questions, comment down below, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.